see if this thing turns on after I just clean the engine bay. That part always freaks me out. Like nothing happened. So here's a quick update on the truck. So a long time ago, I remember I posted that I detailed this thing. Yeah, I've been keeping up with it. Still has that saggy headliner, but I recently did LED conversion on everything. So lost fit, interior bulbs, exterior bulbs, reverse light, everything, even the door bulbs. I went ahead and put in escalated door handles as well, and then kicker door speakers all around. Let's see, we got a Sony touchscreen with CarPlay. I'll show you that in a little bit. And truck's tinted now, so I got 5% in the back on top of the factory tint, and then it's 15 up front, and then the brow is 5% also, which I don't know why it looks darker here in the back, but maybe it's just the camera. Then I'll show you all the system. So the system we got is a SCAR amp and an epicenter. So I installed the system myself, so I saved a little bit of money there, but definitely need an epicenter for like country music, rock music, or like Mexican music. I bought the box used. It was $100. Probably should have just got a built one if I'm being honest. 2 Rockford Farscape R2s. They're 12s. They hit okay, but I think I just need a better box overall. So now up front, you'll probably notice, if you notice at all, my earlier video of this truck, I had a messed up steering wheel. Like, it was like I could peel this thing back. So I just bought a used one on OfferUp. It was like $50 for it. It's not that much better, if I'm being honest, but it looks way nicer than the other one, and it feels way better also. I'll turn the truck on. Also have the Escalade cluster to go with the Escalade door handles, obviously. Also put the shifter in as well. The shifter trim, this piece up here, it's actually broken, so like it'll pop off. So I turned it the other way. It's supposed to show the symbol for the tow haul, but I just turned it the other way because that's where it's actually cracked at. Let's see, let me turn the AC on. Well, it's hot. There it is, I think. New fog light switch, little stuff like that. Turn signals are also new to the truck. These came from an Escalade because, if you know, the Escalades have the puddle light underneath versus the regular turn signal mirrors that came on these trucks. They do not have a puddle light. So that's done. This is the radio with CarPlay. I obviously can't show you CarPlay because I'm using my phone right now to record this, but it looks beautiful. I love it. I also have the reverse camera that I did as well. All this stuff I did myself, so I saved a ton of money doing it that way. There were trial and errors, not gonna lie, but it's all part of the game. And this does have the Bose system, you can see down there. So you do have to use like a special wiring harness to keep your steering wheel controls. I didn't want to get rid of those because I want this thing to be... So my phone just cut off for some reason, but I'm trying to get this truck as new as I can. Not necessarily, I know it's not going to be like a 2018 or 2020 or whatever, but, you know, just having steering wheel controls, reverse camera, little creature comforts like that. And actually, when I got this cluster as well, I recently got this fixed. It was not showing any of that. The odometer was not popping up at all. I just had to pop off the cluster, open it up. I found where it was broken at. So just, there's like little tabs in the back that are broken that are soldered. Just resoldered it. In the process though, some of these needles are kind of off. So like my RPMs used to be higher, just slightly. Like it's at almost 400, but now it's at like, it used to be 600, 700. I think it was 600. And the trans temp gauge, it doesn't go in the middle anymore. It goes just below the middle. I mean, I know as long as this thing's not overheating, that doesn't matter. But yeah, just little stuff like that I had to get done. So far, I'm really liking this truck. But I need to find the little things, like stuff like this. Like there's a plastic that goes here that's missing. Y'all saw in the back whenever I popped the system open. When I popped the system open to show y'all, it's missing like those little tabs where I guess you can hook up a car seat to. It was missing jack tools. It was missing a spare. Like I bought all that stuff. I even, here I'll show y'all right now. So when I build these trucks, or I guess, yeah, this one and the green one, try to keep it as OEM as possible. So back here, I'll show you. Just got a jack tool from one of my friends, and can't see it. Just forward more. Yeah, you can't see it. It's under the system. So the other tools to like lower the spare and everything are under there. I was able to put that in the OEM spot, but the system being in the jack area, I could just leave this here because I have no other spot to put it at. I haven't figured that out yet. The spare is OEM as well. I even made sure I found the OEM wheel. Went ahead and redid the suspension as well. This is the OEM tow hitch. I'm telling y'all, I tried to go as far as I could. I actually had this tow hitch, it's dirty now. I actually had it powder coated. So yeah, the original one that came off the truck, it was covered in paint. I bought the OEM tow haul. I'm never gonna hook a trailer up to this truck. I'm gonna tell you that right now. And if I do, it's like extremely rare, but I just wanted to have this there. Tail lights, third brake light. Let me see if it's open. No, it's not. So like, you know, in those 2014, 2018 trucks, it drops the tailgate pretty slow. So that's what that bad boy is. It's called a DZ easy tailgate or something like that. Yeah, just lock it. Somebody steals the tail lights or something. New tires as well. So I got rid, I think on the last video I had Joe Gibbs wheels. Yeah, I saw those. I figured I'd just make money on them. I got these honeycombs with some Goodyears. Ultra Terrain ATs. There's the tire size. Technically, they're like a 32.99, but they're basically 33s. And this thing rubs like a mofo. Look at that. It's tearing up the fender liner on this side, so that sucks, but I mean, they've been fine. I just came from a trip from San Antonio and they did pretty well, so. The whole suspension, like I said earlier, was redone. Don't know if you can see it, but up front as well. Redid it. And then all Velocifit LEDs besides the headlight bulbs and the fog lights. Everything else is Velocifit. Show you here. Also got an alarm system for it. It's a Viper. You need these if you're in Texas because people love to steal these things. So yeah, you can see all LED everything. And one more thing, one little minor detail I did for this truck. So when you do a LED conversion, you usually get what's called hyper flash. All that is your blinker's just gonna flash really fast. That's why it's called hyper flash, because it thinks the bulbs are burnt out, because LEDs don't get as much voltage as a regular incandescent bulb. So I ordered a Novita LM587, I want to say. They're somewhat expensive. It's just a replacement flasher that allows you to run LEDs. So when you do the turn signal, it doesn't blink really fast. Because yeah, that stuff gets annoying. But yeah, that's just a quick update on the truck. So obviously this thing right now, also got dropped in the back 2 inches, just a regular, 2-inch drop shackle. So that needs to get raised because you can see right here it's leaning and I don't really like that. So I need to raise it up a little bit. Waiting to get painted. After it gets painted, I'm just gonna leave it. Because hopefully I'm gonna be buying another truck here soon, this coming month. And I still have to build the green truck, the OBS, so. Yep, that's gonna wrap it up now. Try to film more for y'all, especially with the OBS, because I got some new wheels for it that are gonna get put on. And figured some people could use that info for those wheels because I searched all over the internet to order adapters for these wheels. And nobody says specifically what it is, so. I will catch y'all next time with a new video. Most likely it's gonna be the OBS getting new wheels. So stay tuned, y'all.